afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming through today. We're going to make your public holiday worthwhile, not just a day off, a day worth remembering. I hope in the next 45 minutes as you spend it with us. Who was here that wasn't here this morning but was here last night at Tell All Tuesday? Were you here? How good was last night? Hey, you can't afford to miss those Tell All Tuesdays. They're so awesome. Anyway, off the back of that this morning, we want to share some of our excitement with you of what we're doing here at DuePoint. And again, I just thank you for giving us a bit of your public holiday for us to be able to do that. And a big shout out for all of you who are watching us around the country today live. It's fantastic to have the whole country involved with us here at DuePoint. To start with, DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. We are a listed and licensed life and short-term insurance company and have been around since 1952. We're 66 years old this year. So this is not a new business. This is a long-standing, nearly 7-decade-old financial services industry in South Africa. And so again, I just want you to have a bit of confidence in who you're dealing with. We're not a new startup. We're not something that's flown in from offshore, is going to be here for 5 minutes and fly out again. This is the real deal here. Go and do whatever research you need to do to get comfort with us and get comfort with who you're dealing with here at DuePoint. Folks, we are, of course, an authorized and registered financial services provider. There's our FSP number if you want to look us up on the Financial Services Board's website. Alrighty, this is the team. The most important fact of our team is that we are actually here. We are real people. You will find us from Monday through Saturday. It's odd that I would have to say that, but given the environment that we deal with and work in here in South Africa, there seem to be a lot of very fake things that come into our environment. And so we like to be able to at least show you the real people. Monday through Saturday, you will find us in this office. You can pick a phone up and call our client service team. You can email us. You can find us on the web. Of course, you can find us all over the place. We want you to have comfort with us. This is me in the corner, Brendan Benfield. I'm the senior executive and founder of this division. Next to me is Tim. We've got Stacy. We've got Jane. And we've got Rob. They make up the management and executive team here. You'll get to know us well over the next couple of years if you work with us here. So what is it that we do at DuePoint? Well, we have one primary objective, and that objective is to put into the hands of South Africans a tool that they can use and control to create regular and reliable income in their own hands. We live in a very, very unusual environment at the moment, one in which we have lost all control of our income. You might work full-time for somebody else. That person actually controls your income. You don't. They told you how much you were going to earn the first day you arrived there. They tell you what your increases are going to be every year. You don't get a vote on that. They tell you whether you're going to get promoted or whether you're going to get a bonus, and they will tell you whether you've got a job again tomorrow morning when you go back. With our economy shrinking every year, we're in real danger of coming back one morning to our jobs and finding that it's gone. And that actually doesn't matter what position you're in. In the past, I've told the story of Tim. I showed you Tim. He's a chartered accountant out of the banking industry. He worked for the First Rand Group. He reported to the CEOs, one of their executives there. Had been there for 15 years, one of the most senior people in one of the biggest banks in the country. And he said to me when he joined DuePoint, he said, "This is fantastic. I want to get involved. I want to join you guys, but the risk of me losing my job is nil. I would never lose my job at FNB." 6 months after he joined DuePoint, they started retrenching executives at the First Rand Group. He said, if he tells you that story, he says, his blood ran cold. It ran cold. No one is safe. Do not believe that your title or position protects you. In our current economy, we need a backup plan. And DuePoint's hope is to be that backup plan. We want to start putting you back in a position of control that you can unplug yourself from the debt system in the South African society and start earning enough to cover your expenditure, but in a manner that you control. That's the big thing. That's the key objective that we have at DuePoint. Our secondary objective at DuePoint is that we want to plug our customers into our business. We want to have a different kind of relationship with them, one where they know what's going on and are in communication with us 24 hours a day. We want to open the window to the financial services industry, to the South Africans who do not and cannot get into this industry. With those two objectives put together, we have created what we call the DuePoint system. The DuePoint system allows you as an individual to contract with us as what we call wealth engineers. A wealth engineer has got one task. It is not selling. It is not advertising and marketing. It is not advising. It is the simple task of connecting individuals to DuePoint. By connecting people to us, you create for us more market penetration, new channels of distribution for us, into which we as DuePoint can come along and facilitate the purchase of our products. When we do that, we create revenue, and when we create revenue, we are now in a position to create that recurring extra income for you. We do not sell goodies here, ladies and gentlemen. We don't sell cleaning agents, mouth sprays, coins in a computer, all of these other strange things that are out there. We do not sell things, and as a result, we do not put you in a position where you are making money when you're selling and not making money, excuse me, when you are not. We instead use financial services and lifestyle products which run on automatic debit order systems and are paid for life if you want. And it means that no matter your circumstances, whether you're lying on the beach or whether you are stuck at the office or whether you're in hospital, no matter your circumstances, our debit orders raise, and it means that every month you can rely on a recurring and steadfast income. It is the cornerstone of our system. We layer that with your ability to be able to leverage yourself beyond just what you can do in a day. You know that you can only do so much every day. It's why bosses have lots of employees, so that they can do more in the same amount of time. We allow you in our system to create what we call channels. It's teams of individuals who continue to grow your channel with us and grow your income every hour of every day. It gives you tremendous leverage in changing the kind of future that you have with us at DuePoint. Folks, this is not an employment opportunity. We're not employing anyone here. We're simply putting a tool in your hands. And you choose how much you want to use that tool. Whether it's every hour of every day or whether it's 15 minutes a week, you will choose. You are completely independent of us. In addition, there is no risk in you becoming a wealth engineer at DuePoint. We do not take your money from you. There's no startup fee. There's no starter kit or manual you have to buy. There's no application form fees you have to buy. There's no monthly fee or admin fee that you pay as a wealth engineer at DuePoint. It is a zero financial risk decision. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you're automatically a wealth engineer at no additional cost. Again, for many South Africans, it's a stumbling block to join anything because of the concern that more money will be taken and lost by you because of all the things that have come in the past. DuePoint is not like anything you have seen in the past. We do not put you in a position of financial risk. In addition, you are not advisors, you're not intermediaries, you do not sell anything here. In fact, we contract you out of selling. And therefore, everybody can be a wealth engineer in the DuePoint system without any specific education or experience. And everybody is now in a position to be able to build a real asset for themselves. Not like the ones that describe on the internet where they're just trying to market to you. No, here we build recurring income out of channels of distribution. These channels, because they have income that is there every month on a recurring basis, are now in a position that you can calculate their value. You can price your channels. And when you can price them, you can sell them. You will also be able to carry your assets into the next generation. We have created generational legacy here at DuePoint. As a 70-year-old insurance company, we don't look at just right now. We are looking at how we can impact for generations. Your channels, when you pass away, will be handed over to your children. And they will be able to continue to earn on the income that you created during your lifetime. This is the kind of impact we are doing and creating here at DuePoint. Folks, we build this system as a system of convenience for you. All those things that you're worried about doing, selling, presenting, driving around with stuff in your boot, carrying application forms in your briefcase, all of those have been eradicated from our system. This is a system of complete convenience for you, complete convenience for you. We do all the presentations for you here. Everything is online. Your entire business is in your cell phone 24 hours a day, wherever you are in the country. You are left with just one task, the task of connecting individuals to DuePoint. That's it. How do you do it? There's 4 ways to do it. The first way, you go to our information counter, you buy one of our USB sticks. It's 170 Rand. It's got our presentation on. You plug it into a smart TV or computer, and we're doing the presentation for you. The second way, bring people here. If you can get to our offices, Monday through Saturday, we present out of this auditorium, and we will present to your guys. Night times, lunch times, mornings, you pick the occasion, and we're here doing the presentations for you. And then the third way, your most important way of connecting people to us, is through our DuePoint YouTube channel. You go to YouTube, search DuePoint, you will find every presentation we have ever done on that channel. Every one. And you can go anywhere, anytime to YouTube. It doesn't matter what day of the year it is. And you simply push play, and it connects individuals to us. You never have to do the presentation yourself. And then the fourth way of connecting people to DuePoint is through our live broadcasts. Every one of our presentations are broadcast live across the country. This means that whether you're at work or at home, lying in the bath, it's okay, we can't see you. You can pick your phone up, pick your tablet up, turn your computer on, and click play, and you are live in the room with us 6 days a week. You never, ever have to try and convince people to come to DuePoint. People often say to me, Brendan, what do I say to convince people to come to DuePoint? I say to you, what do you say is, do you need more income? If they say no, they're lying. So you can just ask them again. Do you need more income? Yes. Click play. They go, no, just give me a summary. You say, here's the summary. Click play. No, I just want to know about the products. No problem. Click play. You never have to say anything more than, do you require more income? That's all you do. We do the rest through our technology for you. Now, as you connect individuals to us, some of them are going to catch the vision of what we're trying to do here. Some of them. When they do, they become wealth engineers, and we allocate them to you, and your channel is born. These folk go out, they do the same thing. They connect individuals to DuePoint. Some become wealth engineers, and again, we allocate them to your channel. And so your channel grows over time across the country of South Africa. Having now created penetration into the South African economy for us, we come along as DuePoint, not you. We come along as DuePoint, and we facilitate the purchase of our products throughout this channel, and your income is now born. Now, folks, what is important to note is that this is not a pyramid scheme. It is not a Ponzi scheme. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme, which seems to be the biggest disappointment for most of our guests here. They're all here hoping they could get rich quickly. Folks, this is why we lose so much money to schemes and scams, because people know this. So they say, listen, give me your money and I'll make you rich quickly. And we go, oh, this is fantastic. And of course, nobody gets rich quickly. No, folks, we are an incredibly regulated, licensed, and listed insurance company. We didn't push some kind of scam past all the regulators. No, this is the real deal. Now, the problem with real deals, the problem with genuine opportunities, is they come at a price. The price at DuePoint is time. We cannot create wealth overnight, but we can create generational wealth over time. And so it is time that you put into this tool to create wealth that comes out the other side. We're going to require your time and your energy and your perseverance to do this. Now, you guys are experts at using your time, because you've been pouring all of your time into your jobs, haven't you? All of your time into your jobs. Have your jobs been making you richer? No, but you're going to go back there tomorrow and pour more of your time into it, aren't you? But here at DuePoint, when we ask you for time, that's normally when you go, oh, no, I'm too busy, I don't have any time. Welcome to the club. This is a very big club of I don't have any time. Nobody's got time, ladies and gentlemen. The whole idea of DuePoint is to buy your time back. You are going to have to take of your free time to put in here to change your future. In the meantime, perhaps reduce the amount of time you're pouring into your job. It's not taking you anywhere, is it? No. This you add to your lives. You don't quit your jobs to do DuePoint, but it will suck up some of your free time, because it's that free time that you will create your ultimate wealth with us. And by doing that, by creating penetration into the market with your free time, you put us in a position where we can facilitate the purchase of 3 of our products. Our first product is our Access Wealth Plan. It costs 324 Rand, and it actually gives you 2 independent products. The first one is your very own tax-free investment product. As an investment account, any monies you put into it, you are now investing into the economy of South Africa. You become a shareholder in the economy of South Africa. We take your money, we take 100 Rand every month of your 324, we put it into investment accounts, and you now become a shareholder on the South African Stock Exchange. Your money moves with the markets from that point forward, but you are now part of this economy. We then, for the remaining 224 Rand, give you 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. You're going to find all this information on our website, on our YouTube channel. There are videos explaining these products, you don't have to stress that this is the last time you'll see anything. You can have full product documents printed for you before you've even clicked apply on our website. So spend time there if you want to know more about it. But for 324 Rand a month, you've got an investment account and 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. You pass away from an accident and your beneficiaries get 120,000 Rand plus the value of your investment. Our second product is our Wealth Guard product. It's 299 Rand a month. For 299 Rand, you get 1.2 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. No matter what age you are, no matter what your pre-existing conditions are, no matter what job you do or where you live, everyone gets 1.2 million Rands worth of personal accident cover for 299 Rand a month. Now, our products have been designed to facilitate and accelerate our primary objective here at DuePoint. What is our primary objective here at DuePoint? Do you guys remember? It was the second or third slide I showed you? To create income in the hands of South Africans, not to sell products, okay? To create income. And therefore, we do not include in any of our products cover for death via illness or natural causes. Because the moment we put those in, then half the people you bring here, we're not going to be able to put in your business, and you're not going to be able to generate income. Why are we not going to be able to put them in your business? Because they're going to have lots of pre-existing conditions. They're going to be too old, or they're going to be too risky, and we're going to end up pricing them out of the market. It's why half of South Africa is uninsured at the moment. But with DuePoint, our products allow for you to bring anybody and everybody into your business and make money and grow wealth off of them at the same prices. Our third product, ladies and gentlemen, is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. This is our non-insurance, non-financial product. We love it. We think it's extremely exciting. It gives you leverage for 299 Rand a month, leverage that we have as a 7-decade-old insurance company. We go out, we negotiate prices and account managers and discounts and packages and services, etc., with a whole host of suppliers, and you get access to the entire lot for 299 Rand a month. You can use them all every single month. If you were here last night, you would have heard how Zacchaeus uses this product the most incredible way. He uses it for everything, and it is completely changing his personal financial position. He's completely economized his expenditure through the use of this product, and so we get very excited about it. Now, with these products, we are put into a position to fund and structure this model. People often ask us the question around the maths. So, this is how the maths works. In the traditional financial and banking situation, or market as it is, the banks and the insurance companies advertise to you to get you to connect to them, don't they? We spend billions on advertising to get you to connect with us as insurance companies. Turn on the TV in the mornings. SABC 1, 2, and 3. There's no TV shows. There's just insurance adverts. Go and watch tomorrow from 5 until 9. You're just going to see insurance adverts. Billions spent on getting you to connect with us. Fantastic. All right. Now, how do we pay for that? Well, we pay for it through your product payments. Okay? When you pay for your car insurance, your banking fees, your funeral cover, 30 to 50% of it is next month's marketing. Every month you're paying for next month's adverts. It's built into your price. Now, at DuePoint, we do exactly the same thing. We built the model into the price of the products. But we have one big difference. We do zero advertising. You are never going to see an advert for DuePoint. Why? Because we use you. You connect individuals to us. You penetrate the market for us. And as a result, all that money that we would have spent on DSTV, Prime Media, SABC, etc., is now available for you and your channels. It's simply a redirection of the flow of our marketing fund. Okay, that puts us in a position to reward you now for the work that you're going to do here in two separate ways. The first way is through our returns program. The returns program that we have pays you 27.50 Rand for every product payment that takes place in your channel, multiplied by a factor of where in the channel the payment was made. So for instance, you go out, you chat to a few of your friends. Some of them become wealth engineers, pay for their products. You get 27.50 Rand times 200%, 55 Rand every month they pay for that product. Not 1 Rand, not 5 Rand or 12 Rand, 55 Rand every time they pay for that product. All right. Now, what is great about the DuePoint system is we don't pay you for people. We pay you for products. If these individuals take 2 products, you get 110 Rand. If they take 3 products, you get 165 Rand. This puts you back in the control of your own income. You have the ability to lever your economic future with us. Now, these folk go out, they chat to a few more people. These folk, some of them, become wealth engineers. They pay for their products again, and again you get 27 Rand 50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. You've been here 5 minutes. You've put a handful of people into your channel, and you are now, count up the dots, earning about 12,000 Rand a year, just under 1,000 Rand a month with us here at DuePoint. This is real money. It's a real impact. It is how we are changing people's personal financial positions. You put some more time and some more energy in, and you continue to earn on a diminishing basis down to the 8th point. Then you discover that we have unlimited potential for you here at DuePoint. From the 8th point on, as long as you qualify to earn, you will always earn 4% of every product payment beyond the 8th point. This means you can build a channel of 25 points big, 50 points big, 100 points big, it doesn't matter. As long as you qualify to earn, you will always get 4% of every product payment from the 8th point onwards. You can give this over to your children one day. They can grow it further and continue to earn on the entire channel. It's how we have created generational legacy here. So what does it translate into? Well, it's difficult for me to explain because each one of you is going to grow at a different rate. Many of you are going to do nothing. I can't help you. But the rest of you will pick up the tool and use it. Some will grow slowly, some will grow quickly. So we took 20 years worth of averages, and we calculated a growth formula for a very conservative wealth engineer to give you realistic milestones that you can imagine earning here with DuePoint. We call it the 3+2, growth formula. And what it says is, in your first month with us here, you put just 3 people into your channel. Just 3 in an entire month. We really feel like this is quite conservative. Then every month thereafter, you are responsible for putting just 2 people into your channel. That's your only responsibility. It's 2 people every month going forward. 1 person every 2 weeks. Again, hardly onerous. Our top guys will do 30 plus a month. We're asking you for 2. Okay. Now, if you can do that, and we put all of our maths in, lapses, cancellation rates, people not doing 3+2, etc., we believe that after 6 months, you can reasonably expect to be on about 2,500 Rand a month. As I go through this now, I want you to picture what you could do, what would change right now in your personal circumstances. If on about the 17th, 18th, 19th of every month you got an extra 2,500 Rand, how would you already start changing your personal position? Would this be debts being paid off? Would this be the rent being paid? What would we start at? It's 30,000 additional rands a year that you have now created in 6 months with us. If you can do 12 months with us, we reckon you quite reasonably expect to be on about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. That's 1 year. That's this time next year. It's Easter next year. 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. What changes in your lives right now with an extra 10,000 Rand a month? You haven't quit your jobs. You're still earning that, but you get an extra 120,000 Rand a year. Oh, it's a tough crowd today. It's a tough crowd. I need to go more. The numbers are too small for them. They're like 10 grand. I can do 10 grand. Yeah? No, that's right. No, okay, let's go a little bit further. What would happen if you did 2 years with us? Well, if you did 2 years with us, it rises to about 27 to 30,000 Rand a month. 360,000 Rand a year, most people will never get there. Can you give us 2 years of your time? This is the big question. Most people will be unwilling. Unwilling. They'll say, no, my time is too precious. But you're pouring all of it into your job, which is just making you poorer. What's happening on the 1st of April? VAT increase, 7% decrease in your personal wealth. Hey, 1/14. Hey, it's not a 1% increase, it's a 7% increase in VAT. 7% increase in VAT, 1/14. That means you're 7% poorer from the 1st of April. You are. They haven't told you this, but you are 7% poorer from the 1st of April. None of you are getting a 7% increase in your salaries on the 1st of April, are you? No. Hey. And you know what else they're going to do on the 1st of April? They're going to increase the petrol price by 52 cents. That's another 5% increase in all costs. So that means you're 13% poorer on the 1st of April. And now I'm going to say, can you give me 2 years of your time? And you're going to say, no, my time is too precious. And it's not too precious, but it is. Time is like a toothbrush. A toothbrush is holy. No one but me may use my toothbrush. No one but me can use my time. Yeah. Can you do 3 years with us? Because if you can do 3 years, you'll be on 45 to 50,000 Rand a month, quite reasonably. 4 years, and you'll be on about 60 to 65,000 Rand a month. And if you can do 5 years with us, half a decade, you should be on R1 million a year, 80 to 100,000 Rand a month. Yeah, that's if you've done 5 years. If you've done 5 months and quit, you don't get any of this. This is maths of those who are committed to that. Plus 2, plus 2, plus 2 every month. Christmas, New Year, birthday month, Easter, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. Can you keep going? Because if you can keep going for 5 years, everything about your future changes. Everything changes in this. If you stop at any point in time, you don't get it. You don't get it. You have to commit this time consistently. Is this working? Are people actually doing this at DuePoint? You betcha. Every month we put people on the stage. Just a handful, 3 or 4. Not the high flyers. We put the medium people in. We don't have to show off here at DuePoint. We show you what real people are doing on the ground here. Last night we had a couple new for this month. Next month we'll have a couple more. Last night we started with George and Bridget Buerta. I have to click past their sound thing now. All right. 1 year with us, they're on 5,500 rand. Okay, they're not going very fast. No, well, they're not spring chickens. They're coming up on 70 now. All right. Slowly, they're doing the plus 1 every month. Not plus 2, plus 1. 18 people on the first point in a year. They've introduced 18 people in a year. That's all. They were just responsible for introducing 18 people. They're now earning 5,500 rand a month. All right, that's 65,000 rand a year. Anybody want an extra 65,000 rand a year? Hey, you wouldn't be upset about an extra 65,000 rand a year. No, well, neither are they. They're quite happy to get an extra set. Might have taken them a year to get there. They haven't. Do another year, we'll be on 10,500, maybe 11,000 rand at the end of this year. Slowly chipping away at building an income that changes their future. They're pensionable age, and they got 33,000 rand in the last 12 months from DuePoint, just on the side. They still got their other forms of income. They just got an extra 33,000 from DuePoint. Okay. How does that work for you? Oh, there's this video clip. There we go. Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus from Nelspruit. Flip, nothing comes out of Nelspruit except for the wild animals. Huh? Except for the wild animals. No, Zacchaeus says no. You can see he's a dull personality. Dull personality. No, Zacchaeus, fantastic. A great night with Zacchaeus last night. Zacchaeus has been with us for about 6 or 7 months. 6 or 7 months. He's on 7,500 rand a month. 7,500 rand a month, guys, after 6 months. Remember I said after 6 months you should be on 2,500 rand. And I still stand by that. If you're not on 7,500 but you're on 2,500 after 6, you're right on track. You're right on track. But he felt he wanted to go faster. He picked this tool up. He's done some acceleration. He's put 28 first pointers in his first 7 months. Okay? That's nearly 4 a month that he's been putting in. 4 people a month, that's it. So instead of doing the plus 2 that I was asking you for, he's done plus 4. And as a result, instead of being on 2,500 rand, he's on 7,500 rand 6 months in. The decision is yours. It's your tool. You're independent of us. You decide how much time you want to put into this system. All right. Then we've got Rudolph and Marsha. What happens if you've been here 2 years? What happens if you've been here 2 years? For those, that, like Zacchaeus was telling us, no, in Nelspruit, they say, DuePoint will be gone in 5 minutes. We've already been here for years. When are we leaving? Okay? We're a 66-year-old insurance company. Flip, we should have disappeared by now if we were going to disappear. What happens after 2 years? This is what happens after 2 years. 33,914 rand a month. 34,000 rand a month. Now we're looking 380, 390,000 rand a year. Extra income. Both of these people run their own businesses. They do not have time for DuePoint. I'm telling you, do not think you're special and unique and don't have time. I promise you, it's a public holiday. I'm standing here. Folks, you make the time. Rudolph will tell you how frustrated he gets with his business because it sucks up his time when he wants to be spending it on DuePoint. Because at DuePoint, he can increase his wealth every month. Have you had that conversation with your boss? Have you been to your boss and said, henceforth, I want an increase every month? You need to let me know how that conversation goes. Here, you get to pick the tool up, and every month you get to increase your earnings with us, your wealth with us. 2,374 people in their channel. 2,000 people they've put in their channel in 2 years. This is the momentum that is created here. They need 162 more people to go to rank 11. You won't know what that means, but if you're a wealth engineer here, you will know what that means. They're 162 away from getting their own car from DuePoint. That's nothing. When you put 2,400 in, you do 162 by 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay? Is that not amazing? You want to know what else is really amazing? They're earning 18,000 rand after the first of every month. So on the debit orders that are raised on the first of each month, their earnings are 18,000 rand. And that's just the first day of the month's debit orders. When we talk about recurring income, on the 1st of every month, they're 18,000 Rand richer. On the 1st of April, you will be 13% poorer. They will be 18,000 Rand richer on the 1st of every month. How do you like it when your dashboard goes 18,000 on the 1st of the month and then grows from there? That's what you are after 2 years with us here. Folks, go to our YouTube channel. Go and look at all the people we've put up. Some earning a couple hundred Rand a month, a couple thousand, a few tens of thousands, some earning 60, 70, 80, 100,000 Rand a month. They're all there on the YouTube channel. Go and listen to how they use the DuePoint tool to create wealth for themselves. That, ladies and gentlemen, is DuePoint. This is what we do here. It is a decision today about whether you are willing to take some of your precious free time and convert it into money, because you are going to have to take time. 5 years at least of time, possibly the rest of your life, because I imagine when you get to 80,000 Rand a month, you're going to want to keep going. Are you willing to sacrifice time? That's it, not money. There's no financial risk here. You are going to be sacrificing time. If you're willing to do that, you want to become a wealth engineer, super simple. Go to our website, DuePoint.net, click the apply button, fill out the form, and you are a wealth engineer, no money having passed from your hands. You can start this afternoon building your channels with us here at DuePoint. If you're serious, get the tools. Go to our counter, 170 Rand, USB stick, you've got the presentation in your pocket. Get a battery backup for your phones so that your phones don't die when people are filling the application forms out. I know this is a problem because every presentation we've got people with dead phones going, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Get the backup battery. Get the business cards. It's a 5,000 Rand set of business cards that we can get to you for 645 Rand because we buy them in bulk. But you get a set worth 5,000 Rand. You have 500 custom-made business cards for you. Order them. Order them at our counter, order them on your phone app, or send us an email at info@DuePoint.net. Get the iPad covers, notebooks, hats, pins if you're earning. Get all the tools to make your business grow faster with us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free, but it's our #1 way of connecting with you. Everything we do is on YouTube. Make sure you've subscribed to that channel. And then, folks, download our free app. Wherever you are around the country today, it's a free app. Put it on your phones, put it on your tablets. It plugs you into your channel in real time. Your training is there. And watch the training, guys. Watch it. Your personal documentation and details are there, and all your tools are on that app. Get it now before you go, and then you can really get down to business with us. Now, folks, there's a couple of things we don't want you to do. People get excited, and they go out and they do all the wrong things. All right, well, here's a few things we don't want you to do. Firstly, do not become a wealth engineer if you cannot afford to become one. All right? There are costs involved. Data, to start with. Everything is online at DuePoint. Transport costs. You're going to be connecting people. You're going to be moving around. There are costs involved. Don't become a wealth engineer if you can't afford it. Folks, if you don't know how to use the internet and have no access to the internet, no phone, no computer, no nothing, this business is not for you. It's not for you. You cannot do it. There are no paper application forms here, no brochures, no gazebos. You know, that's stuff from the 1990s. Everything is online here. Your entire business is in here. If you don't have one of these, you don't have a business. All right? This is a good natural filter for you to be using when you talk to people about coming into your channel. All right? Look at them and say, will they meet these 2 criteria? And then thirdly, don't become a wealth engineer if you can't move. If you have no access to transport or you cannot get around, you can't connect people. No good. 3 filters you should be using in building your channel. And then, ladies and gentlemen, if you do become a wealth engineer, the #1 thing I don't want you doing is filling the application form out on behalf of other people. It is our contract with you. When you fill that form out, you're going to sign off terms and conditions for the products. For being a wealth engineer, you're going to give me authority to debit your bank account. You cannot do that on behalf of somebody else. It's a criminal offense. You'll end up going to jail. We don't want that. All right? Everyone must fill their own forms out. And then, husbands and wives, we want you working under one W number. Sign up together, build one channel together. Kids, grannies, aunts, uncles, anybody living in your house, kick them out. While they're in your house, they can't be part of your channel. When they're out your house, then they can be part of your channel. All right, that's an anti-fraud mechanism that we use. Folks, no, not yet afterwards. And then, folks, we don't want you doing any advertising. No advertising at all. We free you up from this entire process here at DuePoint. Don't run out of here and start a Facebook page that starts with the word DuePoint. We don't want any DuePoint Gautengs, DuePoint International, DuePoint Help Desk. We don't want any of these things. We don't want websites and adverts in shopping centers and in business forums. No. You may use your personal social media to engage with people about the DuePoint opportunity to create income. That's it. Don't do anything beyond that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we want you to take responsibility for everybody that you send to DuePoint. If you're going to put someone in your channel, make sure you are there when you sign them up. We've got these situations where people send people to our presentations around the country. They arrive, they walk up to us and say, a friend sent me and they said you'd look after us. We don't look after you. That's your job. You've got to be serious about your own wealth generation. Make sure you're there when you send somebody here. We've had someone say to me as well, tell everybody not to sign up with someone else if they spoke to you first. We have one rule at DuePoint. Whoever signs him gets him. If you send somebody here and someone else goes, oh, welcome to DuePoint, come here, and they sign them up into their channel, unlucky, you lose. Make sure you take responsibility for your people here at DuePoint. Ladies and gentlemen, to help you get started and to build good foundations into your channels, we run what are called XP quests, wealth quests every month. They have different criteria. Everybody who completes the criteria is rewarded with a tool each month. You can build an entire toolkit off of the back of this that will help you grow your channels faster. This month's wealth quest is the Let Me Entertain You wealth quest. It says put 20 people on your first and second point this month who take the Wealth Points Buyers Club. Make sure everyone's paid by the end of the month, and you can pick one of these 3 tools. Your very own Apple iPhone. New one out the box. Anyone know how valuable an iPhone is these days? More than the 7% on the 1st of April. All right, it's a seriously valuable item. You can pick that. Or you can pick a year's worth of data. 100 gigs of data on a Wi-Fi router that you can plug any Wi-Fi enabled items and equipment into. Or you can pick 5,000 rands worth of air tickets from Altitude Travel. And it means that you can travel around the country growing a national channel for DuePoint and national wealth for you. Every month the wealth quests are different. And every month the tool that you can get is different from us. So make sure you plug into them straight away. Guys, for rank 4s and above, we'll talk about ranks in a minute, but for rank 4s and above, you know we've got a special wealth quest running for you between now and the 31st of May. If you're able to put 5 rank 2s into your channel between the 3rd of March and the 31st of May in 90 days, you'll get a 25,000 Rand cash reward. 25,000 Rand. Not only that, you will have increased your recurring income by 6,000 Rand a month, 72,000 Rand a year. This is probably the biggest and best wealth quest we've run in a long time. Rank 4s and above, I hope you are plugged in and going on that one. Right, now we know that many of you don't know how to do this, so we teach you how to do it from the ground up. We have an XP Rewards training program. It is the second way we reward you, and it is also the way we teach you. Through a series of steps and programs, we reward you for completion of those steps with what are called XP points. XP points are experience points. They are simply a measure of your experience here at DuePoint. They're not worth anything. But as you become more experienced, naturally your channel starts to grow. Where you meet the 2 criteria of experience and channel size, we rank you up. You can't be a beginner forever. And as we rank you up, we reward you. In the beginning with a little bit of cash. But as you get bigger and more experienced, well, so does the cash start getting more and more serious. At rank 5, we start to reward you with tools. Tools you can use to grow and accelerate your channels. At rank 5, you get a lightning memory stick from the US, full of our presentations and downloads, etc., that you can use to connect people anytime, anywhere to DuePoint. At rank 7, we give you an imported set of business cards worth 12,500 Rand. These business cards are gold gilded, not gold print, gold gild. Gold printed business cards, custom made for you. They are the finest business cards in the country, hands down, and you are one of the rare individuals in the country that have got them. When you give these to people, the connection is legitimate and real. You want to see these cards? Find these folk in the audience. They won't let you touch their cards. You can just look at them. Or you can go to our glass cabinet and have a look there. All right, I've got a 12,500 Rand set of business cards. That's yours at rank 7. At rank 9, as long as you maintain your channel size, every year that you do, we take you and your family away on a 5-star business class, all expenses paid holiday, for a week in December when it's hot and expensive, not July when it's cold and cheap. We take you away with your family every year. Now, getting to rank 9 is no easy feat. Rank 9, if you're doing 3 plus 2, like we spoke about, it's going to take you 19 months. It's a year and a half. But in DuePoint, you're working with an accumulating system. On the 1st of January every year, you don't start at naught again. Whatever you did the year before is what you start on the 1st of January. If you build again for another year, now you've got 2 years base as you start. So we have the guarantee that everybody who perseveres at DuePoint will go rank 9. Guaranteed. And we have another guarantee. Everybody who quits will never go rank 9. Those are the 2 guarantees we give at DuePoint. They are the only guarantees we give at DuePoint. Because it's an accumulating system, even if you're doing 10 a year, you will ultimately go rank 9. It might take you 50 years, but you will get there. 19 months' time. Are you willing to sacrifice 19 months for a holiday with your family every year for the rest of your life? The big question. Most of the time I've got people saying, book my ticket, I'm coming, and I'll never see you again. This is a sacrifice, but the reward is magnificent. And it looks something like this.
All of your wind has gone, and all of the paths you've drawn have sunk to the ocean sun where no one can see. You stand, don't let the dark embrace, cower the dreams you chase under the rust and blood. Don't let yourself give up.
I'm ready for one more of those. NT, won't you turn the lights on there for me? Whew. Who's coming with? 9 months. 9 months. This is our baby holiday. Is that rank 9? Currently we have 28 ranks mapped in our system. This is the baby one. This is the baby one. Who's willing to sacrifice their time, their precious time, to change their future so entirely? So entirely. We've got 9 months to the end of the year. This chap here went to rank 9 in 5 months. Will you make rank 9 by the next 9 months? Well, that's up to you. That's up to you to choose. Rank 11. At rank 11, we give you another very useful tool. It's your own car. It's not branded. It's not financed through us. We don't rent it to you. And we don't give it to you and then take it away because your performance has dropped off. I've seen all of this from all of the systems. No. It's your car. You will use this car to build your freedom here at DuePoint. And so, folks, I think you can see that we are very, very serious about what we're doing here at DuePoint. Very serious about being part of an economic solution in South Africa. Are you going to have to work? You betcha. Is it going to be easy? No. No. This is, as Rob says, this is the get-rich-slow scheme that we are running here. This is the get-rich-for-life scheme that we are running here. You're going to have to work hard and slog for a long time, but we have made it the most convenient system in the country, the easiest, the one most readily at your fingertips. All you've got to do is make the choices every day. Folks, if you've got questions and concerns, come and ask us. Come and ask the guys who brought you here or me and my staff. Come and get the answers. But don't walk away today without this tool in your hands. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see you all outside, and thanks for all of you who've tuned in live today.